Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
What attracted me to my community issue of poverty the most was that growing up, my family and I had to live in poverty. It's something that nobody should have to go through ever. Struggling to make ends meet, trying to find what your next meal will be. It was very hard, but my family and I have worked very hard to get to where we are today, and we were able to turn our situation around. At a very young age, I learned that no matter what the situation is, through hard work, you can always change it. And I think that me knowing that, I would be able to use that to benefit this company.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
The call to action that my group proposed was a proposed solution to ending drunk driving. We just need to get everybody more educated on the topic of drunk driving because a lot of people lack the education that is needed to make good decisions. You need to know your limit and you can't go over it. It's better to underestimate your limit than to overestimate it. And if you need to call a taxi or somebody to get a ride, it's better to pay the small fee then than to have to pay a larger fee if you get into a DUI or you get into an accident and you could possibly kill somebody. That's something you would never be able to get past your conscience.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I think that my group members would say that my biggest strength would be my work ethic. As I was saying before, it was instilled in me at a very young age because growing up in poverty, we had to turn our situation around. But it really showed how I was able to get so much work done and not get distracted by other things, and we were able to finish the assignment on time and we were able to get a good grade on it.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
I would say that the most challenging part of working with my team would be the conflicting schedules. I take a lot of morning classes and I have free time towards the evening. My partner, she took a lot of evening classes and she had free time in the morning. So it was really hard to try to find time for us to work on our project. But we had to agree on a time that worked for both of us, so I had to stay up a little later than I usually did. But that was okay because it allowed us to get the project done and we got a good grade on it. But when we finally were able to meet up to work on the project, it just made us want to work so much harder on it just to get it all done there at that time than to try to have to find another time to work on it again. So we were able to pretty much finish it all in one day with doing a few other small adjustments the day after.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I think the thing from Com 110
All right.
that'll
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to...
stick with me the most would be my level of confidence on how much it increased over the course of the semester. Up before this class, I never had much confidence in talking to anyone, and public speaking was something that I absolutely dreaded. But now, after taking this course, I can say that I feel confident and I feel like I'm able to stand in front of a group of people and talk to them, or just have normal conversations with people that I've never had prior to this course. And I just feel so much better with my level of public speaking.
Talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.